Time for business. My name is Betty Kiptum. Sugar sector stakeholders from the Western Kenya Sugar Belt are calling for a speedy mediation of the sticky issues in the Sugar Bill 2022 to allow its assenting into law. The stakeholders claim the reforms contained in the bill need to be implemented as soon as possible for the sugar sub-sector to operate optimally. Wycliffe Oketch with more details from Kisumu.
The Emmanuel Wangwe and David Wakoli sponsored proposes a raft of reforms that, if made into law, will streamline operations in the critical sugar subsector. Among the proposed reforms is the establishment of the Kenya Sugar Board, which will be mandated to specifically manage sugar affairs as opposed to the current arrangement where sugar affairs in the country are generalized under the Agriculture and Food Authority. The bill is currently in the mediation stage, having been considered by the bicameral parliament. Sugar stakeholders from the Western Kenya Sugar Belt are, however, calling for speedy resolution to the sticky issues for the bill to be assented to.
Once that bill is signed into law, then cheap financing and money for research will be available for farmers. We also ask that the government has factored Kenya shillings 4 billion in their budget, this year's budget, which was to pay workers in the industry. And as such, we as sugarcane farmers are very thankful first to the government and of His Excellency the President for the deliberate moves that he has made to bring back sugar as a key crop in this country.
Led by Richard Ogendo, the Secretary General of the Kenya Sugarcane Growers Association, the stakeholders noted that optimal operation of the state-owned sugar factories requires an effective managerial framework, such as the government-backed privatization.
We project that if the government continues in the same trajectory by inviting investors into the private sugar mills, that the balance sheets have now been balanced, then by 2026 or early 2027, we will be having a surplus of 150,000 metric tons of sugar ready for export. So instead of Kenya becoming a net importer, we will become a net exporter.
Tunaamini ya kwamba kupitia kwa Kenya Sugar Board, mambo yetu mingi ya miwa itakuja kutekelezwa kulingana na maono ya rais. Hayo maono lazima iwe na legal framework, na legal framework kwa upanzi wa miwa ni kurudishwa kwa Kenya Sugar Board, ambayo itapana nafasi kwanza for Kenya government.
For Prime Edition from Kisumu County, I am Wycliffe Oketch.